past the electric wire, and it's just immediately on the other side of the electric
Do I go straight?
Yeah, keep going straight. Well, no, actually, it says continue.
But it says
Oh, no, you're right. It does say it. Okay. All right, I assume this is it. And we will find out soon enough.
There's a wagon.
That looks pretty. Okay. Oh my goodness.
You doing video there?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Oh, great.
Of course.
Wow.
That's amazing. Wow.
Well, it's a drawing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a guess. People are always doing stuff, artistic stuff here. And
Yeah.
I started utilizing some of it.
That's really cool.
But there's a wreath
Oh,
outside
neat.
too. That's the most important thing. There's a wreath
cool.
outside
Yeah.
and it has some
Yeah.
lights on it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so that kind of will shine through that clear roof and give you a little bit of
Uh-huh.
light in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
cool.
sort of like your bathroom light. It also gives you a little bit of light when you're coming in and out of here.
Yeah.
Because this is the darkest spot. And then, like
Okay.
I said, a little bit of light on that curve, and then that light at the end's pretty bright. I'm seeing this little wagon right here, this little chain.
Oh, there's
yeah.
a light in. Wow, that's
It
awesome.
will light up this little stained glass.
Oh, that's cool.
So between those and this, pretty good lighting in here,
Yeah.
unless you want to read or something.
So
You wanna do something.
tell us a little bit about how you built this place.
Well, this all started with some friend of mine saying, "Oh, I'm taking down my deck,
Yeah.
and do you want this wood?"
Oh.
So I brought it home, and I just kind of, I just love building stuff, as you can probably tell since you've been
Yeah.
here. So I just kind of like threw it on the side of the house. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and then I was just standing there, and I kind of looked out here and said, "Oh, I can build a treehouse."
Yeah.
And I have this like problem in my head where I always underestimate like how much work
Yeah.
it's going to be, how long it's going to take, how much it's going to
Yeah.
cost. I'm just like, I'm going to have that in a couple of weeks. I'm going to have a treehouse, you know. So I started building it, and I ran out of lumber when I got about halfway out there. But I had picked out this spot where these
Yeah.
4 trees are.
Yeah, perfect spot.
And then it sat like that for like I don't know, probably 2 years.
Yeah.
And then another friend of mine called me up. He said, "You still building that treehouse?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh,
And
wow.
So he had the same thing. His brother had a deck.
Yeah.
He tore it down. So I brought that home, built it out to there. Then
Yeah.
it sat for another year.
Uh-huh.
And I knew this was going to be the hard part, getting this platform way up high like this. So
Wow.
built that year, and then in that next spring. So that was kind of neat too, because there was no railings out there.
Oh my
And it was
goodness.
just, you could walk out here and you could walk onto this deck.
Yeah.
With no railings. wide
Oh my
open.
gosh, that's
And
terrifying.
we'd come out here, we'd put a couple of chairs out,
Wow,
friends and
that's
stuff.
amazing.
You had to be a little bit careful, but I mean, it was felt so neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that next spring, it was like the easiest thing in the world to just,
Yeah.
it took me a month to build the treehouse after all of that. Now
Right.
that had been like 5 years to that point.
Wow. Wow.
And then of course when Airbnb came along,
Yeah.
I had most of the bones here. I had the wood stove, I had electricity out here.
Yeah.
I even ran my cable out here from my satellite dish.
Wow.
Because that was like the biggest thing we did when it was sort of a man cave. Family
Yeah.
come over, we bring the TV out,
Yeah.
watch pay-per-view stuff.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and
That's
Airbnb
amazing.
came along and I fixed it up a little inside, put canvas here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
insulated the walls and the floor. So, when you start the fire, you want as much air on it, flowing through
Yep.
there as you can. So you pull that open, that's how the draft works, okay? And this is your damper. Your stove probably had one of those that you're talking about.
Yep.
And that's in the open position. So just open this. Take your kindling and stuff. This is a little fire starter thing, bacon grease and stuff on here.
Yep.
Throw some paper in there. I got some paper. Oh, there's extra paper here. Cardboard there.
Of course, we had to come on a windy day, and the whole trees are doing this. It's a pity that you can't see it with all the leaves, though. Maybe I'll get the vegetables and then we'll have barbecue and vegetables
Okay.
together.
All right. So here we go.
All right, so there's the vegetarian things.
So there we go. We've
Oh,
got
cool.
a reusable bag. Thanks to John for sending us these 4 meals here that we're going to review. Looks like it's good until 2019. It's in this little container. Here's the nutritional information. It looks like it might even come with a heater. There's chunky peanut butter. There's hot sauce with chili and lime. There's smoked almonds.
Oh, that's different.
So they obviously give you a little snack as well. There's French vanilla cappuccino, and it looks like this is a container you can add water to and drink.
Okay.
There is the heater, so it's a chemical heater you add water to, so that will heat that maybe the cappuccino as well. There's a kit here with moist towelettes, some kind of raspberry beverage, and some gum, as well as it looks like salt and pepper. There's a chocolate energy bar, mixed fruit cocktail in light syrup, and crackers. So that's the vegetarian. And according to the instructions, we'll pour some water in here, but only to this level here. And we'll put this in. It's actually already getting hot. You can feel it getting hot.
Oh, wow.
That.
I can hear the trees creaking.
Let's get this onto a tray.
Okay.
It smells like Chipotle or Taco Bell.
Okay, so kind of a chili type of thing.
Yeah, there we go.
That makes sense. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's definitely like chili with some chili flavor. It's not as warm as I thought it would be.
You can try the
Maybe it's cooled down because the room's kind
the
of...
raspberry drink is very tart, very. It's like a energy drink.
This is a little bit of spice in it, you know, it's not too bland.
Well, taco pasta's pretty good. It's a little spicy. They give you extra hot sauce to add to it,
Yeah.
as well as a moist towelette and
cool.
crackers that you can
Oh,
have
yeah.
with the pasta, or you can put peanut butter on.
Okay.
And there's some
It
smoky
definitely
almonds.
tastes better than it looks.
Here's what it looks like. Here's a smoky almond. Look. It's a little salty.
Yeah.
I think this is made for troops in the desert that will lose a lot of salt.
That's right.
Do you want to try the chocolate energy bar?
Well, you could cut off a piece of it.
Let's see. It's very chewy. It's like a
Uh-oh.
fudge bar.
Strange consistency.
It's shiny.
Oh, man. That
It's
looks
like
like
a
it might be hard on the
shiny
teeth.
brownie.
Yeah, this is kind of hard on the teeth, I think.
It's a cross between a cookie, a brownie, fudge, and taffy.
Yeah.
It's very chewy. It's like taffy. Well, in an emergency, if that's all you had,
Yeah.
it would be fine.
This energy bar, basically.
Yeah. You want to try the fruit?
Maybe I'll have more of this and then try the fruit. So this is baked beans, I guess, and what's the spice in it, do you think?
It's probably cumin and like a Taco Bell taco flavor. I wonder what the crackers are. Do you want to try the cracker?
Yeah, I've been actually eating the cracker. It's like a soda cracker. It's quite good.
Hmm.
Because it counteracts the spiciness of the...
It's a very flaky cracker. Hmm. It's very plain.
Yeah.
It's not salty.
Hmm.
It's just plain cracker.
Mm.
That
I think
helps.
it counteracts, yeah.
It helps because the taco pasta is a little salty as well.
Mm.
And I think the plain cracker helps.
Yeah.
If you had the pasta on the cracker, I think that does counteract the fact that the pasta is really salty.
Yeah.
Mm. And the almonds are very salty.
That's right.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, what do you give this meal?
Well, I don't have a lot of knowledge about these meals. Like, this is the first one I've ever tried, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So I would say, you know, if I was stuck on a desert island, maybe an 8, I think. What do you
Wow.
think?
I think it's probably a 6 or 7, but
Okay.
we'll have to try the next one, which is
All right. Has
barbecue.
meat in it. Yeah.
Although I have
Okay.
to say, I would think this has meat in it. The taco has some kind of soy or something inside with kind of crumbles inside, which look and they kind of seem like it is meat.
Yeah,
they did a
it's-
good job.
It's definitely imitation meat. It's like vegetarian, but it wasn't meant to be a vegetable. It's
Yeah.
meant to be like kind of a meat chili that's kind of disguised.
Yeah.
Hi, so here we are. We're in our bunk bed, and we've got the actual stove is on, so we've got some heat, and it's not too cold, and it's like we're kind of waiting for it to get dark and hoping we'll see some animals. But it's kind of interesting to think how out here, like, you know, as soon as the sun sets, like, that's it, you know, and we're used to having bright electric light all the way till 11, so we're kind of twiddling our thumbs here as we're, you know, waiting for it to get darker. So here we are the next morning. Here is the birthday boy. You can see he's cocooned in his sleeping bag. We've been in sleeping bags for about, I would say, 12 hours. So it was since 7 p.m. when the lights went out to 7 a.m. when the sun sort of came up, and it's super cold. It's like 29 degrees out. And I guess if I were to do this again, I would put my clothes inside my sleeping bag because that makes it a lot easier to put on. And we did try to stoke the stove, but unfortunately we didn't have enough kindling to keep it going, so it's kind of chilly. I'm gonna go out and see if I can get more wood. Looking forward to some hot brunch after that chilly overnight.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Here's our wonderful brunch that we discovered quite accidentally, and somebody left a brochure in the tiny house where we stayed. It's like a popular local place, and it closes at noon, so it's only breakfast.